Thanks to those joining me live and to those that be joining me on Archive D Style. Yeah. Okay. For those listening Archive, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Thumbs up the video. All right. Hit that notification button. That way you're notified every time D Style comes on live. All right. All right. Look, man. So tonight, Lomachenko will be fighting Pedraza. Right? Pedraza is a good fighter, but Lomachenko is just a level above him. So it should be a pretty easy win for Lomachenko. All right. Without a shadow of a doubt, it should be a pretty easy win. It might be competitive for a round or two, maybe. We'll see. I hope it's a good fight. But I'm here because look, I got to do this video, man. Okay, and I'm gonna be 100% honest. I got to be honest. All right. I'm sorry, but I got to be honest. All right. So I was listening to all this talk that Lomachenko. I mean, he's being terrible, and he's celebrating the fact that that Stevenson is in the hospital, and I'm hearing all this stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, damn, what a horrible person, right? But then I like to look into it, and that's an exaggeration, guys. All right, that's above an exaggeration, and I just gotta call it like I see it. All right. Well, you could argue with whether what he did or not was tasteless or like it's not something I would do, right? But let's not act like Lomachenko knew this dude was going to be in a coma. It was an induced coma, okay, a medically induced coma, and thankfully, hopefully, Stevenson gets better, right? But this idea that Lomachenko was, just celebrating the fact that Stevenson was in a coma and good and like this is not. It's not true. It's not true. All right. It's just not true. The fact is, all right, he was happy for his countrymen. And was it a little tasteless? Sure. But he didn't know Stevenson was going to be in a coma. All right. In fact, some of you were like making videos, all happy that Stevenson got knocked the fuck out. And then, of course, the news comes out. And yes, people change their tune like, damn, I don't know this dude was going to be in a coma. I hope he gets better. All right. And then all of a sudden, they want to turn around and somebody who did not know he was going to be in a coma, all right, is a horrible person because he like insinuated how he's going to cut off. I saw the video, right? At least in the video I saw, he didn't actually cut it off, right? There may be another one where he did, right? But that actually didn't happen, right? Not from what I saw. But nonetheless, he insinuated it. I get it, right? Like, even if Stevenson didn't end up in a coma, that would still be a little bit, but I've seen far more disrespectful things done after the dude was knocked out, okay? So by definition, when the dude's knocked out, nobody could celebrate because what if that guy ends up dying, right? Like, could you imagine somebody knocks somebody out and they start celebrating, which is what every fighter does when he gets a knockout, right? And then that guy ends up dying. What are you going to just, look at this terrible person. He was dancing, okay, and celebrating when this dude was knocked out. Like, we can't, I mean, at this point, I mean, seriously, do people celebrate, and when people say, well, he was caught on camera, he wasn't caught on camera. He wasn't caught on secret. He looked at the camera and did it. So let's be a little more accurate into what we're looking at. All right. So, I can't just sit here and just be like, oh, yeah, totally, this guy's a terrible person. When I saw half of YouTube celebrating, okay, when Stevenson lost and got knocked out, I saw people celebrating the fact, and which is, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm not going to come around and make everybody, like, I didn't do a video doing it, right? But I'm not going to come around and make everybody feel bad because they celebrated it. It's unfortunate what happened to Stevenson. I hope he recovers. It looks like he is on that road to recovery. First thing I'm thinking about is his life being in order, right? And once he could get that in order, then hopefully he could get back in the ring. But if he can't, then that's a shame, But I'll rather him get better, right? That's what I want to see. I want to see Stevenson get better, right? That's what I care about. I am positive that Lomachenko was not aware that Stevenson was in a coma or was going to be placed on a medically induced coma, right? When he did that gesture saying, we're going to cut off this champion now because now my guy is a champion. That's basically what he did. And anybody who keeps it real knows that. All right. All right. Brooklyn Child Boxing is here on my chat. What's up, Brooklyn Child? All right. So this is just my disagreement, guy. We could disagree. I mean, that's fine. Anybody who feels otherwise, I understand. Everyone has a different perspective. I'm just giving you mine. All right. I'm just giving you my perspective. I'm not going to come on here and ever. I'll tell you this right now. I'm never going to come on here and just say things, just to say them, like that's not the way it is. So you could disagree with me. You could agree with me, but at least you know that when D-Style comes on here, he's giving you his real thoughts. All right. Jeff Boxing in the house. And look, for people that say things like body, he's going to catch body statements. Let me put it this way. When Deontay Wilder was saying things like, I want to put dudes in the hospital and this, that, and I didn't have a problem with it. This is the hurt business. I had no problem with it. It doesn't mean he really wants to put somebody in the hospital, right? But when he said it, I didn't have a problem with it, all right? There's this, I'm just saying, man, like this can happen in boxing. I don't know what you guys think you're watching. Like, people can die in the sport. Anything can happen. But Lomachenko was just celebrating. Okay, he was just happy for his countrymen and was happy about it's clear to me that the gesture was, man, I can't wait to get this dude off the belt so my guy could be on the belt. Right? That's all it was. Like, that's honestly all it was. Right? And to act like he knew, like, this was some venomous act or some, it's reaching to me. I have to be honest. All right? I have to be honest. I have to be honest. It's reaching. I have to be 100% honest with you guys. All right? Especially since come on, you guys were celebrating the fact that he got knocked out. Hours later or the next day, most of us found out that he was in a coma. All right? Like, I'm just saying, right? Like, we have to put that in perspective. All right? Again, I hope Stevenson gets better, though. I hope he fights again. I hope it's nothing. I hope he does a full recovery. All right. Hadro Type in the house. Brooklyn Shaw says, this is boxing. It is. It's a gladiatorial sport. When fighters say I put my life on the line, they're not exaggerating. It's not like a made up statement. All right. Okay. It's not like something that they just say. No, it's literal. They put, these fighters put their lives on the line. It could have been the other way around. Stevenson could have landed a big left hand that knocked his opponent down and hurt him instead. It could have easily been the other way around. This is boxing. Tyson Fury could have ended up in a hospital. All right? Like, at the end of the day, I don't want to get to a point where somebody gets knocked out and I can't go, oh, shit, he knocked him the fuck out. Yeah. I don't want to get to a point where I can't do that because, oh, man, what if this guy ends up in a coma and, he's in the hospital for a week and I'm going to feel guilty about it. People are going to, D-Style's an asshole for celebrating the fact that guy got knocked out. And look, I don't want to get to that point, man. You know what I mean? That's not me. And I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. That's why I come on here and I say this. All right? This is the hurt business. This isn't ballerina dancing. All right? This isn't basketball or tennis or some other sport like that. This is boxing. Trained individuals are throwing punches at each other with the intention of hurting the other guy. The object of the game is to hit somebody so hard that they can't make it to their feet for 10 seconds. That's the object of the game. People are going to get hurt. People are going to end up in comas. They're going to have bleeding brains, torn retinas, broken ribs. Okay, many of them end up stuttering at the latter points of their life. Right? That's the sport we watch. That's the sport they choose. That's the risk they take for our entertainment. And that's why I respect these fighters. But if you think, we can't, look, man, if it's gotten to a point where, we can't do this anymore, then we got to take the advice of the doctors that are overseeing Stevenson saying the whole sport should be banned. Let's just ban the sport then. And we don't want to see knockouts or have fighters risk their lives. Let's just ban the whole thing. Let's get rid of it. If that's how you really feel. If a guy can't celebrate the fact that his guy knocked another dude out and wants him on the belt now, then I don't know what to say, guys. I just don't know what to say. I don't know. I didn't know there was this politically correct way to transfer championships. Okay. And I don't know. It was politically incorrect to take, to act like you're going to cut off the picture of a champion because you want to put your guys' picture there. Right. Because I don't know if you know this. That's what they do. They're going to cut it off and they're going to put the new champion on there. That's literally what they do. Right. So that's all I'm saying. Now, is that something, again, I would do? Probably not, right? I probably wouldn't do that. But Lomachenko did. And I'm not going to act like I'm outraged about it because I'm not. It doesn't mean I don't want, Stevenson to get better. Doesn't mean I'm happy about what happened to Stevenson. It just means that I acknowledge what that was. It'll be one thing if this was after it was announced that he's in a coma and then Lomachenko does a video doing that, deliberately. But that's not what happened. All right. Jeff Box is saying, I don't think a fighter hyping up the idea of a death in the ring being an accomplishment on a record is healthy at all. But, yeah, but you know what? All right. Does Wilder really want to kill somebody in the ring? No. All right. He just made a statement, okay, to reference how dangerous he is, how dangerous his right hand is in the ring. Men are scared of me because of what I could do with him with his right hand. That's all it was. Cable here, what's up? Hey guys, you click on my channel and watch my only video will help reach the reviews. All right. I mean, my videos don't get 100,000 views. I don't know how I'm going to help you get there. But anyway, Haplotype. My mom always told me, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. I hope Stevenson recovers, but I never liked him. Haplotype, yo, Zeron isn't a good place to advertise the channel, right? Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. All right. And I understand that there's going to be a disagreement some may have with me, but at the end of the day, you know I'm telling the truth. All right. Like, that's all that really matters. So I just got to come on here. I got to be honest. All right. Those are my thoughts about that. I would do a video like, oh, Lomachenko versus Pedraza, but there's really nothing to break down. Lomachenko is just a far superior fighter. He's going to outbox him, and it might go like to the 8th, 9th round, something like that. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope Pedraza puts up a fight. I hope it's a fight of the year candidate and the whole 9. But we'll see. All right. Well, that's it. Thoughts and prayers to Stevenson's family. I hope he recovers. All right. And that's that. This is D-Style. I'm out.